me your love and call me. Give me your passion, darling. Never forget this sorrow. 'Cause you don't have to follow. My broken dream is coming, and it surrounds my morning. Show me your love and forever we'll live in golden dreams. I got to believe.
Hello, how you doing? Hi, it's me and it's the demo drop. How are you doing? Hello, Craig and Lisa. Hello, Heads Up. Hello, Benjamin. God, it's warm in here. Oh. Hello, Taro. Hello, Uplifted. Hello, Perkmeister. Shiv's in the house. Nikki Adams is here. Arthur's here. Ollie's here, Cav's here, Renderison, Dougie's here. Hi guys, let's just dive right in, shall we? I put all these on YouTube now as well. So let's do the pretend cutaway, which I never actually end up doing in post editing, just to humour me. Are you ready? Hi guys, this is Amber D and welcome to the demo drop where you get your music heard. So today, there you go, that was it. I did it, I nailed it. Oh my god, yay! I can't not laugh, it's because it's pressure. It's like Inception, it should be embarrassing anyway because of just going live. But it's not, it's actually more pressure to pretend that I'm going to be doing, not pretend, but I was going to be like doing this post edit for YouTube. But what I've actually ended up doing is just I've just been downloading it from Twitch afterwards after a day, and then uploading it back to YouTube. But it's just a thing now, isn't it? So, I'll just keep being awkward. Do you like my new headphones? Do you like them? This is my new gaming headphone, Arctic Pro series, I think it is. It's really snazzy. It's got like its own little sound card with it and everything. It's brilliant. It's so that I can hear all the people in Call of Duty creep up on me just before they kill me. So, yes, Fat Supply, exactly. Because apparently that's the only way that you can get good on Call of Duty is because you can hear. Because I always say to Guy, like, how do you know where people are? Because they're really far away and stuff. And apparently it's because you can hear them in the headphones. So, yeah. And slide cancels. What slide cancels? Yeah, we will play soon. I will have a game with you because I won't feel frightened if I do it with you. I'm really crap at it though. I've literally got to the place where I've done the training, so I know how to crouch, I know how to shoot, I know how to accept a mission or whatever it is. Yeah, that's how bad I am. Yeah. Right then, so we have got a lot of really good music for you guys today. We're going to start off with Kieran B. Kieran asked me to choose which one we're going to play. And I don't think have I chosen one? Yeah, I did. Okay, this is Kieran B. And this is called Push It Further. So it's going to be our first one. So yeah, if you're new to this, what we do is we listen through to everyone's tunes, which you have sent to me previously to amberdpromo@gmail.com. And together we will listen to your music from a multiple of perspectives. Okay, so for me, introduce myself properly if you've not seen me before. My name's Amber D. I've been DJing now for 20 years. I've also started to learn music production over the last 8 years. I have 4 record labels, small record labels, but they are on Beatport, distributed by Label Works. So they're pretty, they've been going for quite a while, and they range from a different kind of styles, from house, electro, hard house, bounce, hard trance, hard style, and also a lot of my friends who you will see popping up on the show, they also are label owners, or they're tutors, producers themselves, or they have some kind of skill that they'll be able to help take your music to the next level as well. So it's kind of become a bit of a hub for us to listen to what you're making and be able to direct you to the person that would be able to take this further for you. Or indeed, sometimes I've signed someone's music that I've really enjoyed, or passed it over to one of my other friends with bigger labels than mine. So let me just have a look at your messages here. Hello, Seaweed. So yeah, it's basically a place for you. It's a safe space where you can just have your stuff listened to, and the only critique you're going to be getting is going to be constructive. If I see anyone go, "Oh, fucking shit, that fucking," they're going to get kicked the fuck out. No one says that, unless it's me saying it about my own music. That's different. That's allowed. But yeah, so let's start off with Kieran B. Push It Further.
bags of grass, 75 pellets of mescaline, 5 sheets of high-powered blotter acid, a salt shaker half full of cocaine, a whole galaxy of multicolored uppers, downers, screamers, laughers, also a quarter tequila, quarter rum, case of beer, pint of raw ether, and 2 dozen amyls. Not that we needed all that for the trip, but once you get locked into a serious drug collection, the tendency is to push it as far as you can. But once you get locked into a serious drug collection, the tendency is to push it as far as you can.
It's about time the bass kicked in.
Yeah, so what did everyone think of that one then, which was Kieran B, Push It Further? I really liked it. Fat Supply says this will do well in clubs. I think Jazz Heads Up said something about the roll-off on the kick is a touch thin. Cool. Yeah, this is your kind of style as well, Jazz. So for me, it's... I have yet to make a lot of bounce. I've finished one bounce tune that's got released that Andy Whitby put on his Bounce Heaven thing. It was a remix of Dance Monkey that I did with Martin, my gay security guard. but that's the only one that I've finished, so I don't have enough experience yet to know. Really, it reminded me a lot of Joe Longbottom's style, especially with that particular FM offbeat donk. It's a very Joe Longbottom sound. It's very tonal. It's really distinctive. Yeah. See, General Bounce knows what I mean. It's not really in a key, is it? And I guess that's probably why it sticks to the root note all the way through. But it's really distinctive. It is a donk in terms of it being, I don't know actually. I'm presuming it's from an FM synth. So I think it is. I think it's just a really distinctive kind of donk. I don't know. Is it? Yeah, it's because it has a transient. Okay, so that's what it is. Hard Transport says, for me it's hard house. Yeah, okay, so it's that's kind of true. I'd put that under the category what I call hard house bounce. So bounce for me is what Heads Up makes. Bounce in those terms could be summed up as being, they're usually quite short tracks as well, usually under 5 minutes or around 5 minutes 30. This one is 6 minutes 40. So yeah, this is more hard house bounce, which is where I'd put Joe Longbottom as well. Hard house bounce. That's how I categorise it, because it is different from bounce. But yeah, nothing I can add to that, but I think some of your mic is poor quality. Is it? Is it bad? Is that better? Can you hear me now? Let me know if 2212. Let me know if that's better or not. Oh. Is that better? Is it? I think I've got a little pop shield for it here as well. Carolina says, I think it was better before. Get ready to take off. Oh shit. It sounds like you. Is it okay? Because I can change it. I can change it if I need to. It's not a problem. Carolina's on audio only. Ah, okay. It's better now. Okay. I'll leave it on here for now. But yeah, if you don't, if it's being weird, I can swap it to my AT2020. No worries. No probs. Okay, I think Electa's probably, yeah, I understand, because it's difficult when you've used good microphones using a shit one. This is why I bought a £200 headset though. I thought it would have a decent microphone on, but there you go. You can't have it all. You really can't. Now then, yeah. So we are agreed then that is a tune with a capital Ch. Kieran B, push it further. He sent me a few others as well. I would have straight away said, General Bounce, this is his kind of thing. If he's watching, or if he's watching back, Kieran, please make sure you send your other tracks over to General Bounce, because the other ones he sent are also in this calibre as well. Is he here? Is he? I think I can. Where is he? There he is. Oh, this one's been released on Pumped. Oh, okay then. We can't have that one then. Oh, all right then. Fine. I'm happy for you. Yeah, we really like that one, mate. He's not on Joe's label. Oh, okay. Oh, this is beginning to make a lot of sense now. Okay. At least we know what we're on about. Moving on. Okay, so this next one is MPA and it's called High One. Right, where is it? Here we go. Yeah, I really like the ideas in this track. Before I'm going to get over to what everyone else has thought, before I forget my train of thought, it feels to me like this track has got a lot of elements from a lot of different styles of music, or it's lending itself to too many of those. I think it needs more of an identity if it's going to be signed as an expressive piece of music. It's done. It's great as that. However, in the early days of becoming a producer, finding your sound, these are going to be the tunes that will help you to discover what that sound is. So even if this never gets signed, even if this tune never gets played, even if this tune never gets understood, that's not the point. A lot of these tracks are the bridge tracks, the steps to becoming the artist that you're going to be. Oh, did you hear that? Yes, I needed some inspirational music behind that. Someone make me some. That's what I think this track was designed for. I don't think it was designed to be a finished project. I think it's designed for someone to understand how to express, how to manipulate the sense of tension and release and all of these wonderful things. There was a lot of progressive in there, I felt at moments. There was a lot of melodic techno elements to that. But then there was also some hard style feel to it. Heads Up says, I feel like you inspired yourself then. I did, didn't I? I definitely did. And that's only from doing these demo drops. This is a big reason why we're all here, because we all get something out of it. Every single one of us do. You know, it's massively important. It's a lot better, and I said this last week with General Bounce here, it's so much more productive doing this than having a sheet. Well, we used to have sheets, feedback sheets in front of us, or a feedback sheet from Label Works, and just clicking boxes, and you know, because you don't really spend the time, you just flick through them. You know, with this, we're giving the time and attention to each song, and we collectively are saying in the chat how we feel about that. And I feel that is a better way of getting feedback in this day and age. So I really do think that, yeah, we all get inspired by that. But yeah, there was definitely it was definitely more piece for that person to find themselves within that. I feel it. I don't see it not getting signed. I wouldn't be able to play that in a set because it wouldn't really go with much of the stuff there. But I appreciate it as a piece of music. So yeah. A few people mentioned about the kick and bass. Yeah, Mixdown probably needed a bit of work, possibly, and the side chaining was a bit distracting, as Heads Up said, I think. But yeah. All in all, you know, you have to make these pieces of music. It's something I am terrible at. You know, I am really bad at sitting down and doing the work. I can do all the intellectual and all the philosophical side of music production. And I have finished music, and I'm doing a degree in music production. But finishing things can be very tedious and difficult for me from a confidence point of view. It's not a lack of ability, I have a big block with it. So I'm hoping really that that you guys, you know, we're all helping each other in this way. So yeah, there was a lot of work that went into that perk, Meister Funk. I love that name. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, this is all about expression, isn't it? So, General Bounce says, I'm good at writing music. It's just the technical side I can't do. You'll learn. You just need to learn it. That's all it is. That's all it is, mate. It's same as using anything, isn't it? Same as learning how to bloody mix. So, some people, you know, the ones that find the technical aspect really easy, find being creative the difficult part, or you know, expressing themselves being the difficult part. So, which is why we collab. You know, this is why. Yes, DJ Lemmy. Exactly. This is why platform is. This is a good way of coming together and blue sky thinking, whatever that is. So yeah, I'm glad that you guys are getting as much of it out of it as I am. And yeah, I get to hear, honestly, the quality of this. I've not had to turn away very much music at all. I'm really, really surprised, nicely surprised. And yeah, even after lockdown's finished and everything, we're still going to be doing these. I think it's still important that we carry this on. It was designed in the beginning to keep people nicely distracted by, from a mental health point of view, it's always good to be creative. Always, no matter what that is. If it's poetry, if it's dancing, if it's DJing, if it's whatever it is, making music, it's really important that you do stay creative. But we're going to carry this on. We're going to keep it going, because also, we're able to introduce you to a lot of people who I know myself. DJ General Bounce knows, who can take your stuff to the next level. These were people that are free now to, who want to pass on their knowledge, and are doing this as their full-time job. So yeah. Pressing flowers is a good one, yeah. I used to do that as a kid. I used to be in the stamp collecting club at school. I know, right? Yeah, don't tell anyone. Don't tell them. Next up, we've got Dougie XL, and this is Passion and Joy. Are you ready? Let's put this one on. Yeah, well, a few people saying the same things. Very Euro sounding. Um, I think the only thing that really needs, the sounds are great, the sounds are there. It needs a bit more energy to it, and there are a few really, really quick, quite simple ways that you can get that from where it is now to having or perceived to be having a lot more energy. There's two things. One, when you have a loop, usually when you get a loop, it will be a 1 bar loop. Whatever it is, it will be a 1 bar loop. And a really simple, quick way of getting more energy is to cut it down to the first beat. So into quarters, if you will. And repeating that first, because otherwise it might be, but if you get the first one, and that pace will quicken up the energy of the tune straight away. That's one way, one really, really quick way you can get more energy from the elements in your track straight away. The other one, which stuck out to me just as we were coming out of the last bit, let me just play it again here. Bap, 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 bap. That's what's slowing it down. It's the bap, 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 bap. If you just do that to a bap, 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 or, you know, speeding it up, that will, again, same principle as the chopping a loop down to using the first beat. Try doing that with this as well. So instead of that, just have the bup, 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 and that will give it a lot more energy. So, may just, there we go. There you go. So I think, add some swing to the loop. Yes, Project Phase knows. That would help as well. Bit of shuffle, little bit of shuffle. Yeah, that's all it needs. That's all it needs, and it's little tricks like that that you will pick up, Dougie, from going in with a producer that you like their music. I'm sure they wouldn't mind if you just took that in with you and asked them. But yeah, that would definitely work. So there you go. Well done, mate. Yeah, too much room for activities. But yeah, I think it's brilliant. I really do. I think it's great what you guys are doing. Honestly, really is. I love how you've used your time being locked down so productively. It's the only way to get through it. It really is. So yeah, next we've got Synergy, and this is Stealth. Can you still hear me okay? No. 2212. I do feel like I'm a flight attendant person here, or maybe even the pilot. Oh my god, all the responsibility. Oh. Dougie says, great advice, brilliant. I'm glad that you've got something out of that, mate. I really am. So next we've got Synergy and Stealth. Here we go. What did everyone think to that one then? Yeah, vocals would be nice somewhere, I think, in that. Even if it was the vocal vowels that you get with a lot of banging, uplifting, trance, gated, that kind of thing. I think after the main breakdown, having another layer, having another synth line possibly would be nice, or some plucks. Plucks are always good. Top line. It's a great start. And again, just to clarify, if you're new to the demo drop, or if I've not said this enough before, this is not just a place for a finished tune. Nope. No. If you know, at a point in the track where you're like, I don't know what to do with it now, this is where you come. This is where you come, darling. I think with this one, Synergy, it's just not finished yet. It just needs something else. That could be, like we said, it could be the vocal line, it could be another top layer, another melody, a pluck, a piano would be quite nice in there. You've got all your pads and your long sounds and your side change. You know, that's all taken care of, and then you've got your da 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 dun da dun dun da dun. You got your hypnotic line there as well. It just needs some kind of something to give it the character, the definition, or the unique selling point that it deserves. Project Faces, take Man on the Moon as a reference. Yeah. Question and answer vocals would be nice, yeah. Hard Transport says, I don't feel vocals would be a good ad for this track. That's good, because that shows that you think it's a strong track. A lot of the time what happens with people making it a tune is they have a vocal in mind, or they'll have an a cappella that they're going to be putting in. I've done it myself, and you build a track around that, and then what happens is the track, the supporting track, suffers quite a lot for that, because you rely on the vocal to kind of like mask your mistakes, or you know, to rush through, spending time on your drums, on your percussion, maybe on the sounds. When the tune should carry the vocal. So we don't know we're doing it a lot of the time, but a really, really good way around this, and I mentioned this before on Demo Drop, is to have the vocal in your project, get everything that you need in there, you know, in terms of arrangement, in terms of bass changes, just so everything is working around that a cappella, that vocal, and take it out, either mute it or take it out altogether, so you're not looking at it, and listen to it as a piece of music without that vocal, and ask yourself objectively, is this good enough? What is missing? And listen to it when you're doing other things around the house. Try not to focus in on one particular area. A good trick, actually, that Guy told me he used to do, Guyver, my other half, he used to get a track that he was working on and play it through the speakers, but then he'd get a record and get one of the turntables on and put the tune, put a record on, and pretend that he was playing this vinyl when he was actually playing the track that he was working on, because what it allowed him to do was to take it out of the subjectiveness of the studio, and let him listen to it as if he was listening to a finished, pressed vinyl, just by doing this one really simple trick of the brain, just by putting it on, so you couldn't hear this track that it was playing on the turntable, but by doing that, it allowed him to switch from being in studio editing mode to listening to it as the clubber, the DJ, as the listener. Brain hacks. And yeah, that's something that he's very weird though. It's very strange. That's why he's with me. Oh. But yeah, it works. It works. Well, it certainly worked for him, you know. So there you go. Hello, Carrie. Yeah, seeing if the track's good as an instrumental is always a good way to know whether or not your own track's done. We're not always the best judge of our own music, be that good or bad. So there you go. Right then, next one. Mick Adams says, I've done that a few times. It does work. Yep. It must be a whole thing. Yay! Yeah, it must be. A lot of really good talent has come out of Hull. So there you go. Okay, next we've got someone who has been on the show before. My esteemed colleague. This is Cav. This one's called Fame or Shame. Now, I think he said that this one is one that he started with Jerry Riot a few years ago. It's not finished, but he wants some help on finishing it. Shout out to Carrie for your birthday. Happy birthday, babe. I forgot about that. Yeah, Cav said he can't finish it, so we need to help Cav out. Shout out to Cav Cavendish there in the chat. Let's have a little listen. Let's have a little listen-rooney, shall we? Here we go. All right.
It's the auditions, Fame or Shame, Season 14, right here in Vinewood, San Andreas. Coming up next, it's Tracy DeSanta. Hi. All right. Tracy's a dancer, but she also likes acting, modeling, and working with children. That's beautiful. You're so original, like a basket full of puppies or a rainbow or a pile of puke. Relax, chill, make yourself at home. We've got a little show to do here. Music! Come here, you little shit! Who are these clowns? Fame or shame?
Drop it like it's hot. The world's gonna see your shit. Fucking pussy.
Celebrity trying to entertain America, okay? I got a lot of stuff going on right now, dude, besides you trying to kill me. Now I got multiple sexual harassment lawsuits, plus I'm an addict, all right? And I've relapsed. I can't stop jacking, dude. I jack in traffic.
What's your topic, huh? I mean, aside from love.
Dude, haven't you seen my show? It's not live, it's not funny. It's my genius. I got no fucking talent. Fame or shame? Fame or shame? Fame or shame?
Well, there you go, girls and boys. That'll put skids in your knickers. What did you all think of that one? Someone said that they thought it was nearly done or done. I think I understand where you're at with it, Cav. I think maybe there's a bit what you want to do with that vocal is find the best bits that you like of the male spoken vocal. Because it doesn't really follow any particular flow. It kind of bounces you out of the groove of the track. So I loved the first bit of it. There are two bits in the middle of it which were quite nondescript, so you don't really need to have them in. Or what you could do is you could chop them up and use some of the vocal chops in the same pattern as the kick, for example. That would sound very good. That's very kind of Dark by Design. He does that quite a bit. But yeah, like getting some of the vocals, the words that have been said in the most, like, especially the swear words. Repeating the swear words is always a good one, always. And I thought that around 2 minutes 56, more of this, more of that bit. You've probably got about 3 or 4 different kick drums in there, and I understand that that's kind of part of the style, but don't leave the best kick drum or area till the last bit. Like have it at the beginning, and then find an even better one for afterwards. But you'll work it out. Defo needs more of that, because that, like, maybe you've just got too much in. Maybe, because there's not a lot there, and I love that.
I can't stop checking.
Maybe that's all that you need, and then
I can't stop checking, dude. I check in traffic. What's your I mean, sorry.
Yeah, I think all it is the vocal is just throwing you off a bit. You're using too much of the vocal. Death Punch Real says, I can help you with it if you like. There you go. You got yourself a little play date there. That is what this show is all about. But yeah, sometimes we get stuck because, when it's just us in our studio, we are not the best person to be asking, whether this track's good enough, what we should do to it, because we've already got an emotional attachment, an emotional investment in it. Sometimes the best thing is just to fucking leave it for a year. Leave it till at least you've gone to bed. At least you've gone to bed and stop going, oh! Yeah. Me. Next. I don't have. Enjoyed that one. Next one we've got is Project Phase. This is Searching for You.
Come to your senses. Just send me a message and I'll come searching for you. You know I do. I know where to find you. I'll be the one who takes you somewhere you can be free. Oh, I will be where to go. Tell me what you wanna know. No need to rush, just take it slow. Let it all out, just lose control. Let's get excited. I will never let you go. Let's make a night of it. I will never do you wrong. When you come to your senses, just send me a message and I'll come searching for you. You know I do. I know where to find you. I'll be the one who takes you somewhere you can be free. Oh, I will be way to go. Tell me what you wanna know. No need to rush, just take it slow. Let it all out, just lose control. Let's get excited. I will never let you go. Let's make a night of it. I will never do you wrong. Time gets too excited. Wish me up to the morning light. In the moment, nothing matters but tonight.
Yeah, someone mentioned their piano. I think that would be a good idea somewhere in there. Piano would be lovely. Some areas seemed a little bit bare still. Again, that's just bells and whistles. Effects, sweeps, booms, rises, that kind of thing. The vocals, very brave, Craig. Very brave. Not many male vocals about. And I like it. I think it works really well. I think it works well as a groovy tune. Groovy hard house. Production's great. The bass at one particular part. Yeah, your bass is nice. Your bass is very nice. I like the top layer of that. It's got a great texture to it. And when you're changing the key as well, it's keeping the power, it's keeping the energy. It has got one, Madder. It's got one here. Might need more of one as well. You're only going down to the 5th, aren't you, on that? But you're da da da. It didn't sound out. It didn't sound out, but it could be better tuned if you followed that top line by then taking it from the root note down 5th and then to the 3rd. But yeah. What's Vicky put here? I do like the vocals a lot, but I also think to bring it up a key. Ah, I see what you mean. No, I get what you're saying. Because sometimes when we are doing a bass change, sometimes instead of going down, if we take it up the octave instead of down, that can sometimes give us more energy. Yeah. But yeah, that's probably something that Craig has done. The thing is, the problem when we change the key of the bass is certain frequencies or certain keys have certain frequencies, and certain frequencies have certain frequency resonance, and it's that can make or break a tune. So when we come away from that, sometimes it can lose. It feels like the bass has dropped out. So it's really difficult, especially then when you've got layers as well, and then you're using a sample as one of your bass layers. If you know, you know, right? Oh, hours and hours and hours of fucking about, honestly. I use track space to create the space between the vocal and the synth. Okay. Split the bass into a few layers. Sometimes I even have to have each note on a layer to keep them the same weight. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it as well. That really is. Yeah, well done, mate. Well done. Let's go to the next one. Where were we? Okay, we've got Hannah Taylor and Mikey C. This is 212. I think you'll like this one. This one's brilliant. Right, here we go. There we are.
Hey, I can be the answer. I ready to dance when the answer. And when I hit that dip, get your camera. You can see I've been that bitch since the pamper. And that I am that young since the weekend. The bitch you want to compete in. I can pick that off with your peepin'. You know what your bitch become when her weed's in. I just wanna sit that punch with your beats in. Sitting at lunch if you're treating. Kick it with your bitch who come from Parisian. She know where I get mine from in the season. Now she wanna lick my plum in the evening. And sit that tongue the deep end. I guess that can't get eaten. 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 Hey yo, I heard you're riding with the same tall tale. Tell them that you made some. Saying you're grinding, but you ain't going nowhere. Why you pressing late, girl? You got a lot, but you just waste all yourself. They'll forget your name too. And won't nobody be the blame but yourself. Yeah. What you gonna do when I am here? When I'm here? Bitch, the end of your life is here. The shit's been mine. What you gonna do when I am here? When I'm here? Bitch, the end of your life is here. The shit's been mine. What you gonna do when I am here? When I'm here? Bitch, the end of your life is here. The shit's been mine. What you gonna do when I am here? When I'm here? Bitch, the end of your life is here. The shit's been mine. I'm fucking with a cutie cute. What you dig like, homie? What are you into? What's the run, dude? Where do you wake up? Tell your bitch keep hitting. I'm the new one too, huh? See, I remember you and you were the young new face. But you do like to slumber, don't you? Now you boo up too, hun. I'ma ruin you, cunt. What you gonna do when I am here? When I'm here? Bitch, the end of your life is here. The shit's been mine. What you gonna do when I am here? When I'm here? Bitch, the end of your life is here. The shit's been mine.
Yeah, I really like that one. I'd not heard of Hannah Taylor before, but she sent me 3 tunes, and I love all of them. And she seems really nice from the email that she sent me as well. I'm going to be looking out for her now, without a doubt. The other tunes were... let's find the names of them. Won't be able to play them all right now, but I have kept them to one side. Where have I put them now? Downloads. There's one called Don't Say You're Sorry, and another one, it was a remix of Can't Get You Out of My Head. And I'll play it really quickly because we have got a lot of songs to get through, alright? Okay. So yeah, I'm going to be playing that one a lot. But I thought for the basis of help with music production, it would be better to use the one that we did as something to critique. Don't Say You're Sorry is amazing because it's totally different for the bounce genre. Yes, exactly. Let's have a quick listen to that now quickly, so people can hear what we're talking about. Yeah, so all 3 of those tunes that she sent in, they're all really strong tracks. This one I quite like, actually, because I love Todd Edwards, who used to cut up old disco hits and trigger them off. And that's what that reminds me of quite a bit. So it's got those string... hits, orchestra hits, whatever we used to call them back in the day. Really, really like that. Yeah. So I'm going to be playing all of those. So well done, Hannah. And I'm sure she'll listen back to this. But yeah, I love those. Speed Garage Elements, yes. Did he do Keep On Jumping? That was Todd Terry, Vicky. Very, very similar though. And Rhythm Masters, one of which is my mentor, Steve Mack. He's one of my mentors. He signed my first techno tune that I made to his label a couple of years ago. But yeah, I'm very much inspired by that era of music. The Kylie one is easily the best. Exactly. We love Kylie. We love any cheesy lyrics like that. Don't we, Dave? But, you know, they're allowed to be cheesy because they're well made. You know, as long as the tune's well made, you can get away with so much. You really can. All right, where were we? We are now up to... I need to eat food. We've still got quite a few to get through. We've got 3 more. So we've got next up, we've got Nikki Adams. This is Mind Warp.
broaden our minds.
Yeah, I love that one. Before I forget, what General Bouncer says there, the melody needs to follow through on that major note, but other than that, it's really well done. I think that's I feel like the chord progression there was actually perfect as it is. So it's probably just a personal preference. From someone with a classical background, I understand what you've done there. In terms of the chord progression, I think it sounds great the way that it is, because you've got it makes musical sense, but it also adds, you've also got what's my hair doing now? You've also got the element of surprise, because you think you know where the next chord is going to be, but it doesn't, and it does it in two places, and it's really clever how it does it. And that is the going from the major key, the open, into a don't even know what chord you've done there, because I've not listened through to it enough times. But you've got a couple of inversions which work really well. There possibly was an augmented seventh in there, or a diminished in there, and sometimes to people that can sound a bit off, and that's kind of the point, because it resolves, and when it's the resolution, that is the point of that movement. From it's the tension and the release. I really liked it. Nikki says, I just put that out there. I can't read music, so it's all done by ear. Guy's the same. Guy's exactly the same. I think it keeps you free, that you don't think about it in terms of music theory. But in terms of music theory, from my perspective, it sounded great. I wasn't expecting it, because I do it all the time, and especially when I listen to trance, I think, I know where he's going to move next, or she's going to move next, in terms of the chord progression. And when I am wrong, and it still makes musical sense, I go, I liked that. And that's what music is all about, is to be able to keep it musical, and when people try to preempt what's going to happen next, surprise them. This is the whole reason why we drop out the cymbal crash on the first beat of the first bar and put it on the second. You know, a lot of DJs don't like that, but the reason why we do it is because it wakes you up out of, you know, your hypnotic trance of listening to this repetitive music. But it does it in a way that doesn't throw you out completely. It just wakes you up, and it keeps you in. It keeps you interested. And every single time you manage to do that to the listener, and this is a scientific fact, you will give them a dopamine release. And that dopamine release is the reward system, and it's what makes us feel good. That's why we like tunes that throw us in these directions, but don't take us out of the musicality of it. It's amazing. It really is. But yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Thank you, Nikita, with 1, for joining us on this momentful day. So well done, Nikki Adams, once again, for an amazing tune. Absolute legend. I can't wait to see where you're at in a few years' time. So the next 2 we've got 2 hard house tunes. First one is by someone who you'll all know, Dave Owens. He sent in a track to the demo drop, so we're going to have a little listen to this one now. I know it's going to be amazing already. So here we go. Here it is. Wow. Wow, we were. Yeah, I loved it. I'm really glad that he sent that in. Because it means I've got that true now and I can play it. I can play it in my sets. So, but again, it's also really interesting to see that even producers who know what they're doing still like to get instant feedback. They still need to get, or they still enjoy seeing what works, what people pick out about their music. For me, something that I really enjoyed about that was this there, ooh, which seems like a really small thing, but that, ooh, like I loved it because it was unexpected, especially in my headphones as well. I was like, oh, yeah, ugh. I was just thinking that, it's like, yeah. And for someone like me who likes to make faces to the sounds in songs, especially Hoovers, yeah, a zip. I love doing the facial expressions. This is why I love playing hard house. I make them have arguments with each other, like they're, it's just, it's the way that I express that energy. Filter face, yes! I even have a filter face. Well, I have filter eyebrows. I do that. I don't even know I'm doing it sometimes. The ATB trick, pitch bend on the melody. Yeah. A bit of slide or portamento. Yeah, the pitch bend on the round the twist, going round the twist, because it's going round the twist. So like it makes going round the twist. I always remember that as a kid, going, "Wow, oh." Like that made so much sense because the song was saying, "Have you ever felt like this? If strange things happened, are you going round the twist?" Like, yeah, like all of the things, all of the above. Quite frankly, I'm 13, raging hormones, speaking my language, mate. And then to finish it off with a going round the twist. Who didn't for ages try to do that with their own mouths? Exactly. We all did. It's when you need to use your whole arm to twist the cut off the DJ's guitar solo. I'm glad it's not just me. I feel so safe right now, guys. Thank you. I feel so normal. Thank you so much. Right, we've got one more, and then I have to go and eat. And this one is one by Adam, who's in the chat. This is Madder, and it's Fine Day. See if you know where the vocals from. I really, really think this track's going to do so well, mate. I love it. I was very excited when I heard it. Here we go. Yes, mate, I really like that. I know a few were saying about we should do a version with less of the vocal. I um I didn't think that that's needed at all. I think yeah, it's 8 minutes 42, but I don't mind long tunes like that in Hard House because I mix for like 2.5, 3 minutes either side of that. So it's fine. Do you know what I would have liked though? I would have liked the acid line to have come back again around this area. So after your second breakdown. So starting to build it up in this second breakdown, building it up, and have it maybe taking out "It's a Fine Day." So maybe taking that vocal out. Yeah, and instead having the acid line back in there. That would be, more acid is always good advice. Exactly. Am I right? That's what I would do. Because, as a DJ, right, mixing in to another tune with an acid line, namely, oh, shut up, brain. As if I've forgotten it. Okay, so the track that I'm on about, Show Me the Way. If there's somebody who can show me the way for now. At the end of that, as you're mixing out, there is an acid line. And there is one in Access as well. It's brilliant mixing out from that tune into any other hard house tune. Show Me the Way. I can't remember who did it now. But Dark Society, thank you. Exactly. Mixing in out of that tune is it's beautiful thing. And I think that you could achieve that same beautiful thing by carrying on your acid line after that second break instead of going back into It's a Fine Day. If you are going to have the vocals put in there, just chop them up like you've done nearer the end. Those gated ones, have those gated ones in there, laid in with the acid line. That's what I would do. So there you go. Bob's your uncle, Fan is your aunt. You've all got what you need. And that's good advice from a slot. So there you go. Mad is it? Sorting it now. I'm doing it right now. Yeah, and send it me over when you finish with it, mate, please. Thank you very much, because I will be rinsing that. So yeah, guys, thank you once again for another very successful demo drop. If you do want us to listen to your music, you know what to do, honey. You need to send it to amberdpromo@gmail.com. Make sure you label those files with the artist name and the title. And yeah, you can send me a SoundCloud link. Make sure the email is headed with demo drop, so I know why you're sending it me. And I will get back to you all. Even if I don't think it's ready yet, I will tell you why, and I will give you some helpful advice or point you in the direction of someone who can help you further. So once again, thank you so much, guys. This has been so much fun. I'm going to go and order a curry now. And go and kiss Guy. That's what I'm going to do. Yay! Love you guys. I'm going to raid you as well. Let me just find someone to raid. Oh. Let's see if I can find someone quickly. Oh, Kit Boger's on. Oh, you'll love Kit Boger. He's amazing. Oh, this is so great. I love Kit Boger. Don't know if anyone else has seen Kit Boger, but he's great. So, yeah, enjoy Kit Boger, and I will see you all. Oh no! Oh my God! Hang on, let me just cancel this quickly. So we've got a bit of a conundrum happen here now. We've got Kutski, who's just raided. Hello, guys. How are you all? So what we're going to have to do is we'll have to play the tune that we liked the most again, because we were just about to finish. But I must stream for 24 hours now. Is that how it works? I wish I could. Thank you very much, Kutski. Let me just shout you out there. So anyone that's been in for the duration of the demo drop, can you tell me which track you'd like us to play again, just so everyone else can hear it? So those of you who have not seen what's going on here before, my name's Amber D. I've known Kutski for a very long time. I've been DJing now for 20 years, and these demo drops are basically a way for you guys to enter your music and for us to... Yeah, I can't even raid DJ Seaweed because he's here. Brilliant. Basically, it's a way for you guys to get your music heard in a very safe space by people in the industry. Some of us are DJs, some of us are producers, some of us are tutors as well, some of us are label owners. So you're getting a lot of different perspectives for your music. A lot of people will send stuff in that they're not too sure if if it's finished yet or not. Other people will also enjoy just listening, getting ideas if they're coming on their music production journey, such as myself. Josh BB says that hard bounce one. Yeah, should we play the Hannah Taylor one? Should we do the Kylie one? Yeah. Cav says I haven't been raided for years. Yeah, mate. Okay, so what we'll do then is we will play the Kylie tune that we didn't hear all the way through, that we got sent in. So this is a remix of Kylie, Can't Get You Out of My Head. It's really good. I really like it. So here we go. We'll just play out with this, and then I will re-raid you somewhere. I think someone said Kutski is on in another dimension. We'll soon find out. Here we go. There you go, guys. That is... My voice is breaking. I'm turning into a man. Can't wait. Yeah! That was Hannah Taylor and Mikey C. Can't Get You Out of My Head. Also known as tinnitus. Am I right? Yeah. Yeah, I got that. Yeah. No, not oh dear. It was funny. Oh, you mean oh dear, isn't it? I have tinnitus. Yeah, I'm quite used to it though now. To be honest, it's like having a friend round for tea every night who won't shut up, basically. But yeah, there you go. So yes, guys, that's tinnitus. That's what I have to deal with every day. What do you have to deal with every day? Maybe you've got tinnitus too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to raid you to Hartshorn, because I did look for Kutski, but he didn't. His gaming thing wasn't on, so I think that was bad information. Ring ring. It is a bit like that. I'm used to it. Like, it doesn't actually bother me anymore. It can be slightly annoying, especially if I've been doing a really long DJ set or whatever. But there you go. But yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you very much. I will be putting these out on YouTube after today if you want to watch them back. And of course, remember, if you do want to send in your tunes, all you need to do is send them to amberdpromo@gmail.com. Head your email with the word demo drop. You can send in a file or a SoundCloud link. That's fine. Please don't send me files. Don't be sending me no file, fool, where it's just got the number one or this one or the name of the tune, because I will not know who sent what and what was sent by whom, because I have a lot of files on my computer, all right? A lot. So if you want me to know who sent it me, just label it. Just put your artist name and the title. And I know it sounds really simple, but you'd be surprised how many tunes I get which don't add up to those two things, all right? We know you know who you are, right? And your computer knows who you are. But, you know, I don't. Nail file, yes. Yeah. Peter File. Stop it. Stop it. It's going to go on YouTube and I need a wee now. I need a piss. Right, I'm going to go. I'm embarrassing myself now. My voice is going. I love you all very much. I will see you next week, same time. Yeah, I hope you have been inspired now. Love you all loads, guys. Mwah. Take care. Bye.